Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 10 of an Elder Scrolls Online Blackwood Collections walkthrough. In the previous episode, I got stuck in Rock Grove. I had gone to this cart here, and why will it not let me go to Rock Grove? Weird. Okay, so apparently you can't use the cart the second time to get there. Anyway, I got stuck in Rock Grove. I couldn't get out. I kept getting booted from the server. It turned out that for some reason, my ISP is throttling my connection to Zos's servers every time I switch zones. I don't know why. I don't know what they hate about Elder Scrolls Online when it switches zones, but in any event, I just connected to a VPN, and now they can't tell I'm playing ESO, and so they can't throttle the connection. Really weird, but let's move on. So, we're up to level 10 now, and we really should start doing dungeons, random dungeons and battlegrounds each day, but I just don't feel like doing that right now. I want to continue with the main story, so I'm going to do the next quest in the main story, and then once we're done with that, we got to go to Bloodrun Cave. So once we're done with that, then I'll go join the Undaunted. And you know what? We're so close to Leowin. I'm going to go back here to the stables and upgrade our horse. But once we finish the next quest in the main story, then I'll go join the Undaunted Guild and start doing random dungeons and battlegrounds in between story quests. That way we can get up to about level 50. Once we, where's the stables? The stables are over there. Once we get to the end of the chapter, because if you don't do random dungeons and battlegrounds, you will, you'll end up only being like level 35 or something by the time you get to the end of the chapter. Just saw an Oblivion Portal over there. That's another thing on the list of things to do. I want to do an Oblivion Portal at some point in this walkthrough, but I'm still not going to do it because it's been so long since we've worked on the main story. I want to focus on it. I will pick up this PvP quest, though, because we're going to need to do it in the next episode. It's up too high. For glory. Calling all adventurers, sellswords, and spellslingers, heroes and ne'er-do-wells. Do you long for a greater challenge? Try your might at the battlegrounds, where games of glory and gore await you. We seek the greatest champions of the land for our contests of strategy and skill. Speak to Battlemaster Riven for more information. And here's Battlemaster Riven. He's always here. Just to note where this is the PvP area. It's just north of Leowin, just outside the walls, the city walls.
Welcome. You stand amidst the Circle of Champions, a guild formed to test the greatest fighters of the realm in games of skill. Do you have what it takes?
I'm interested.
Well then, let's see what you're made of. Participate in one of our games at any of our battlegrounds. Win or lose, doesn't matter. Just get your feet wet. I can offer you a greater challenge after you've learned the ropes.
Okay, so we need to participate in a battleground. If you keep talking to him, he'll tell you all kinds of stuff.
You'll never understand the battleground.
He'll tell you about the different kinds of battlegrounds.
We may have many.
I've already done that in other walkthroughs, so I'm not going to do it again, but I'll explain them as we play through them. By the way, I only do these battlegrounds and dungeons. I only show them in the walkthrough one time. I continue to do them afterwards, but I edit them out the second or third time so that the walkthrough series doesn't just become a series of repetitive events. Alright, Bloodrun Cave is northeast of Gideon. So, here's the stables.
All sorts of mounts come through Gideon. I stable even the most unique. and I sell a few of the more common ones, if you're interested.
Nope, I'm not interested, but I am interested in you upgrading my horse's speed, because it's awfully slow. I'm not even on the road. I guess I need to go this way to get onto the road. This road comes to a dead end. This one right here. I can't even outrun these wisps. Whoa, what is that? I don't even have a sip of health. At least I don't have a hot bar. Hell, I might die here. Keep forgetting I've got that pet that will heal me. Nope, I think I'm gonna die. I need to set up my combat in a different way as well. I'll do it once I kill this guy, if I kill him. He doesn't kill me first. Vasha the Wicked is a named mob. Alright, so I need to go into here and change the combat interface. Combat, here we go. Ability bar, always show. Maybe my add-on is not working? Something's wrong here. Yeah, all this stuff is correct. I've got an add-on that tells me... gives me timers. And a lot of them I turned off recently because I thought it was causing problems. Yeah, that's what happened. Action duration reminder, that's it. I don't use Arcadius' trade tool, so I won't use that one. Okay, so I should have fixed the problem now. So now it's showing a countdown. 11, 10, 9, 8. So I know not to spam this over and over again and waste magicka. Here's a set station. May as well pick this up while we're traveling. Sarielan sword discovered. Okay, so let's see what we can make here. Alright, it won't allow me to even look at the gear you can make here because I don't have enough traits researched. So normally when you research these traits right here, if you get like 6 of them, you can go to these set stations out in the world and make unique gear that can only be made in that spot. Huton Zel discovered. Looks like a town, a point of interest, probably has a quest here. Could probably help out the townspeople. But we'll come back to it later. As a matter of fact, let's take the first quest.
But what if we are wrong? Not even my strength can hold back an entire brigade.
Just stay out of it, Mim-Jasa. We have lost too many lives already. Yours need not be included.
Ah, you look strong and capable. I could use your help. Tensions between my tribe and the Imperials who've set up camp nearby are close to a breaking point. While I often solve issues with my Wamasu-like strength, I fear it will not be enough here.
What's going on?
Members of my tribe have gone missing. We captured an Imperial lieutenant to question him about it, but everyone is so angry already. If my tribe executes him before we actually get to the bottom of this, it will only make things worse.
What do you need from me?
What this situation needs is an outsider's perspective. My people are too enraged to think clearly, and the lieutenant will not talk to us anyway. We need someone outside the tribe to mediate. You would be compensated, of course. What do you say?
All right, I'll talk to the lieutenant and find out what happened to your missing people.
I am sure our combined heroism will save my tribe from this plight. The Imperial Lieutenant is just ahead. While you speak with him, I will head to the northern swamps to continue investigating. Meet me there when you are finished.
Who was that you were arguing with just now?
Ah, that was Oleg, a member of the tribe and a good friend. He is adamant that the Imperials are responsible for our missing people, but does not think I should involve myself. His opinion is shared by many, sadly.
Why?
My heroic deeds have caused a few mishaps of late. In addition, everyone is convinced of the Imperials' guilt. But an intelligent, seasoned adventurer such as myself is more skeptical. Mainly because we, have no evidence.
Okay, well, I'm an Imperial myself, so they might not like me either, but I'll help. What else could be taking your people?
No idea, but hopefully speaking with the lieutenant will shed some light on that. If his people are innocent, then he might help guide us to the real enemy. And if they are not, then I will strike them down with the power of a grot oak.
Okay, why are tensions so high between your tribe and these Imperials?
The Imperials from Leowin have been expanding their territory eastward for some time. Now they creep like moss on the edges of what my tribe considers our land. At first, they were just a nuisance. We assumed the swamp would deal with them in time.
Did they threaten you?
No, just the opposite. They wished to work with us to help expand their holdings and offered valuable goods in trade. But my tribe turned their tails at them. Too many times our people have been pushed from our homes with fake promises.
What happened then?
The Imperials left us alone, but refused to leave the area. Eventually, tension turned to arguments. Shortly after, members of our tribe began to vanish. It was like flame to a dried tree.
Alright, so we'll go help these people. There's the quest marker. Right there. We'll go help that prisoner later, but right now, we'll continue with the main story. But at least we've got the quest marker on our map now, so we don't forget that it's here. I'm gonna try to take a shortcut over here. Well, I said I was gonna do that, but here's a... Oh boy, there's an Oblivion Portal.
Someone help me, please. I only know defensive spells. was much too close for comfort.
All right, well, it's nice to be able to help her out, I guess. She could have given us some gold. She just took off. Salvito Estate. All right, so this is an interesting place. This is probably a place that exists in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion and has some kind of significance in that game. And they put it in here just to be consistent. Oh, there's enemies here. Well, that's interesting.
Destroy!
So, is it a crime if I break in? No. Alright, I suspect this is going to come up in a story quest later, so I'm going to go ahead and leave, but it's a pretty interesting place. I can't imagine that they put all this work into it and it would turn out that it has no use. So probably we're going to come here in a later quest. So, Waking Flame Elementalist. That's the same people, the Waking Flame. They're the same people who murdered everybody in that previous quest we were doing. They framed this guy's grandmother, and he was there to clear her name. Alright, here comes another quest.
I knew if I waited here long enough I'd find you. It's you. It's actually you. My friend said you were a story, a myth, but here you are. It is you, right? The hero of Tamriel? The slayer from the legends. It has to be. You look just like the paintings.
Paintings? What? Can I help you?
Can you help me? A famed warrior is asking if I need help. This is what I've always dreamed of. I, don't have any dangerous things going on right now, but I'm sure I could find myself some trouble to get into if you'd want.
No, I didn't say that.
No, it's all right. Listen, what would you rather fight? A pack of lions? Perhaps a vicious troll? I'm sure I could find one nearby. Oh, it should be more than one. Let's give the bards a good song. How does a dozen trolls sound?
That's not a good idea.
You're right. Trolls aren't enough for a legendary hero. We need something bigger, more menacing. Oh, I heard about these weird cultists. The Order of the Waking Flame. You can rescue me from the cultists.
No,
Oh, how exciting.
Please don't.
This is going to be great. Just wait until I tell all my friends back in Bravo.
Oh boy. Come one, come all. Warm your soul with delight and daring. Watch the spectacle of the dance. Let the House of Reveries take you to a world of dreams. Find our fire south of Farmer's Nook. Okay, so there's another quest we'll come back to once we finish this story quest. We'll come back and do those other two. We'll help the Argonians who are fighting with the Imperials. And we'll go check out that circus or whatever it is. Traveling dancers, something like that. Another good thing about traveling all the way out here is we get all these way shrines. It'll be much easier to travel around the zone after we get all of these way shrines. Alright, now we can head to Bloodrun Cave.
Uncertainty, fear, death. The will of Sithis cannot be ignored. You look quite capable. Might I be able to recruit you to help me? This place was once an honorable tomb for fallen members of the Dark Brotherhood. But now it houses a perversion of death. The cycle, which devours all, has been corrupted here.
I'm here to find out what's going on with the Dark Brotherhood here, but what do you mean?
I belong to the Clutch of Nisswo. I came to this place to perform last rites for 3 well-respected Shadowscales entombed here, but I was chased out by a necromancer called Mim-Jasa, who seeks to disturb their remains for selfish purposes.
Disturbing their remains?
Yes. When I arrived here, he had already raised many Shadowscale bodies to fight for him. In order to spare the 3 I came to perform last rites upon from this fate, I must destroy their skeletons.
Okay.
Will you help? I can pay you for your services.
Sure, I'll help you destroy the remains of the 3 Shadowscales.
The remains of these renowned Shadowscales deserve the peaceful emptiness of the void. Destruction must pass before creation and change can begin anew. Hurry. We must find the remains inside the cave and destroy them.
So why burn the remains?
While it is true that the souls of these Shadowscales returned to the Hist long ago, their remains still deserve peace. Their bones need not become puppets to a madman drunk on power.
Alright.
Burning them is the only way to prevent that.
I understand. Why are these 3 Shadowscales so important, as opposed to whoever else may also be in there?
They were closer to Sithis than most. Each powerful in their own right, buried here to honor their path and life. Which is why I came here to begin with. But when Mim-Jasa disinterred them for his own gain, he dishonored their remains.
What's the Clutch of Nisswo?
We have also been called Nothing Speakers. We are a fellowship that honors Sithis and the truths of the Void. We all speak different words, but our purpose follows those lessons. One must first apprentice under a mentor before joining our ranks.
Do all Nisswo perform last rites for fallen Shadowscales?
Each Nisswo is different. I choose to honor Sithis by ensuring that the unavoidable truths, such as fear, death, darkness, and change, are not compromised.
Okay. Alright, so while we're investigating the Dark Brotherhood, we'll also help this guy burn the remains of his ancestors or friends or whatever that was about. I mean, I understand he doesn't want them to become minions of a necromancer. That's just offensive.
Time is a force of change.
Glad you made it.
We should hurry.
I wasn't looking forward to going much deeper without you.
Alright, there you are, Evely.
So this is Bloodrun Cave, huh? Creepy. You go on ahead. I'll follow behind you. Make sure nothing tries to ambush us. I'll catch up farther in.
How are we supposed to find the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary?
Check the letter you found. It said something about a door located deeper inside the cave. And there was a strange line about death being the key, whatever that means. Go on. I'll follow along shortly.
Alright. Let's go destroy these
Mim-Jasa
remains.
already uncovered the remains. Quickly, destroy them. All that is created must eventually be destroyed, and then renewed. The cycle is unbroken.
Figured I'd start practicing pulling more mobs. Uh-oh, see? When we get into dungeons, I'm gonna have to be able to pull a lot of them. Alright, we got Crown Tri Restoration Potions, and an Attribute, and a Skill Point. So, let's see. Looks like we can morph Boundless Storm now. We'll morph it into... Excuse me, we can morph Lightning Form into Boundless Storm 1. This increases the duration and gives us Major Expedition for a brief period after activation, increasing movement speed. The other option is to use Hurricane, which converts it into a stamina ability and deals physical damage. This is the recommended morph, though, so I'm going to go with this one. And that's all of our skill points, so we'll get the rest of that stuff later. Is it dead end? Doesn't look like a dead... There it goes. Ah, here's the Sky Shard. We need one more Sky Shard, we'll be able to get another skill point.
Mim-Jasa will not have these remains.
Alright, we gotta burn one more set of remains.
The piece of destruction.
What's this? New daily reward. Okay, got some Tri-Stat potions. Those will come in handy.
This place is huge! No sign of the Dark Brotherhood. Just a lot of creepy undead.
Emily,
Keep
what are you doing up there, and how did you get there?
The skull of this Shadowscale is missing. I think I know why.
Oh, really?
May these bones find the emptiness of the void.
Well, I blocked, but either I didn't block soon enough or he's just too powerful for me to block.
We successfully destroyed almost all of the remains, but the Shadowscale with the missing skull is cause for concern. I believe those remains once belonged to Ajum Shay.
Ajum Shay?
A Shadowscale who was said to have plucked out his own eye and sealed a powerful necromantic gem within the socket. It granted him the power to see lost spirits. Mim-Jasa must have taken it in order to conduct his ritual.
What do we do?
If I am correct, we must locate Mim-Jasa's ritual site. If he used the skull and the gem inside to power his ritual, it should be nearby. We must make sure to destroy the skull and finish our work. Let us hurry before the chance is lost.
How does Aljam Shay's gem help Mim-Jasa?
I am not certain, but I believe Mim-Jasa either knew about the gem previously, or sensed its power when he unearthed Aljam Shay's remains. The necromantic properties of such a gem would likely be a great strengthening agent to any ritual.
How can you be sure the skull will still be nearby?
A ritual of this magnitude would take time to prepare. Mim-Jasa would need to find a place to ready the necessary components and use the skull as a focal point. Should we find the ritual site, the skull will most certainly be there.
Alright, let's find it. Is this it right here? Yep.
The skull must be here somewhere. There. That must be Aljam Shay's skull. It is done. Praise Sithis the Changer.
Alright, now I believe there's supposed to be a boss here. Yeah. Okay, so he was supposed to spawn right here.
You will not stop me. They are mine to control.
Or maybe he did spawn because we burnt the skull. I don't know. Definitely want to kill the boss and get credit for completing the delve. Looks like we got a necromancer, a player that's playing a necromancer behind us, attacking him. Got 2 players helping us now. I don't know why that guy is standing in front of me. He clearly doesn't know how to play a DPS character. You want to stand on the opposite side of the tank. Wow, this guy... This guy's got a lot of health. Wait, is he bugged out? Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, he's bugged. He can't take any damage now. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Weird. Rawhide Jack, Bog Raider's Girdle. That looks pretty nice, actually. It's part of the Bog Raider set, which is really the set that we want. Is this heavy armor? Yes, it's heavy. Great. Just what I wanted. So that was the necromancer that was causing all the trouble. We killed him. Now it's time to move on to the sanctuary.
This looks promising. Let's talk. That creepy black door. That's gotta be the entrance to the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. I doubt it's as simple as turning a knob, because that door doesn't have one. Let me see that letter you found again. Wasn't there something about a key?
Here you go.
Gutted, untold danger, long trek, clear out. Ah! Here it is. And remember, death, my brother. That's the key.
How is that a key?
I don't know. Maybe it's a passphrase? I've read about things like that in some of my mystery novels. Go knock on the door or something and see what happens.
All right.
Go ahead. See if that passphrase opens the creepy black door.
Hope, my brother. I just wanted to see what happens if you get it wrong. Nightmares, my brother. Okay. Death, my brother.
Still looking for your murderer? Well, you've come to the wrong place, my friends.
We found the Black Hands beside every body.
Must I say it again? You've been duped, and the Dark Brotherhood has been set up to take the blame.
You talk to the assassin. I'll watch the others.
Alright, one change I want to make here. I want to turn on subtitles. Alright, that's better.
Haven't we had this conversation already? The Dark Brotherhood didn't murder those counselors. I have no quarrel with you, and you none with me. Now turn around and leave before you force me to do something you will definitely regret.
If you didn't kill the counselors, Leowyn demands to know what you're doing in Blackwood.
Leowyn demands, does it? Very well. This sanctuary belongs to the Dark Brotherhood. It has for a very long time. I have been given the joyous task of reopening it. I assure you, we're a business. We have no designs on Leowyn or the counselors.
If not the Dark Brotherhood, then who's been murdering the counselors?
Obviously some enemy of the counselors who wants to confuse you, throw suspicion on the Dark Brotherhood, keep you chasing after shadows while they accomplish whatever it is they hope to do. Perhaps we can work together to... What?
Look out!
Now what? Cultists, portaling in. Quickly, secure the sanctuary.
That's the Order of the Waking Flame. What are they doing here? Come on, we need to figure out what's going on. This can't be a coincidence. Did the Waking Flame cultists follow us here?
Ah, he just healed himself. Got him. Alright, I think I might not have my buff food on. Yeah. It's part of the problem. Got lots of materials in here. Provisioning supplies. What's this? Oh, it's just Eveline. Okay.
The Waking Flame is definitely trying to occupy this sanctuary. But why?
There's dead Waking Flame cultists everywhere. This would be a lot more exciting if somebody didn't just come through here ahead of us.
Fall back! Close the portals! Warn the High Priest!
Oh no.
Oh, I think not. All right. What were we discussing before they so rudely interrupted us? I assume this will satisfy your masters in Leowyn. The Dark Brotherhood is not your enemy. The Order of the Waking Flame invaded our sanctuary and killed my brothers and sisters. I can't let them get away with that.
Why would cultists attack the sanctuary?
Seems to me the cultists didn't want you talking to me. Didn't want you hearing me tell you for the 100th time that the Dark Brotherhood didn't kill those counselors. If you ask me, those are your murderers. The Order of the Waking Flame.
The cultists do seem to be after the same thing Eveline and I are looking for.
Opportunity and motive. Look, I don't know what that may be, and I don't want to know. But I do want to step through this portal and stick my dagger in their High Priest's throat. Care to come along?
Yeah, I'll go with you into the portal.
Good. Now you'll see how a Dark Brotherhood assassin deals with unsanctioned targets. And please notice that I won't be dropping any notes or leaflets along the way. Come on. Let's go before the portal closes.
Stay with the assassin. I'll inform Captain Rianne and Counselor Leviticus about the cultists.
Okay. Alright, we've teleported into Velke now. Completely different delve. Or cave.
This definitely has a sense of Daedric cultist about it. Let's look around and see if we can find their High Priest. I really do want to loosen his tongue before I slice it off.
Right on.
An Ayleid ruin. Not the worst place for a Daedric cult to hide out. Let's look around.
Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to explore Velke and see what's going on with these Waking Flame cultists. Thanks for watching. See you next time.